Hello, welcome to TAF Diagnostic Services, where we always give reliable results. I'm Tavai, and I want to give you more information about our DNA testing services. Here at TAF Diagnostic Services, we offer paternity testing, immigration test, relationship test, just to name a few. Today's video is to give more information about paternity tests. What is a paternity test? Well, let's talk about DNA first. What exactly is DNA? DNA is your genetic code, all right? And it determines a person's traits and biological relationship passed down from parents to their children, all right? So when a baby is born, the first thing we normally do is we kiss the baby, we talk about how beautiful he or she is, and then we look really closely to see who the baby resembles. Like, is he a spitting image of mom or dad or maybe grandpa or grandma? Well, DNA goes a lot deeper by connecting or comparing those genetic codes, all right? So what is a paternity test? A paternity test is a DNA test that confirms whether a man is the biological father of a child. Paternity test that you do on your own without a professional is a non-legal informational test. So if you purchase a kit, a DNA kit to do on you and your child, and so you're collecting a sample yourself, you're packaging it yourself, and you're sending it off yourself, all right? That is a non-legal test. And it gives you information of whether you are the father or not, right? All right, so it's a great way to have a peace of mind. But if you want to go beyond just having a peace of mind and use it as evidence in a court proceeding or a court proceeding, well, you will need a legal paternity test. That paternity test is performed by a certified DNA collector. So you will go to that collector, you will request a paternity test. All the participants will come to that area to get that test done. That's the mother, the father, and the child or children. Paternity test samples are done by the collector. They sent off by the collector, all right, and the results are returned to the collector. The collector, which is me, then gives the results to the participants, those who gave samples, all right? And so that is a legal paternity test, and you can use it within court proceedings, all right? So why would you need one? Well, these are some of the reasons why you would need one. Because the alleged father hasn't or isn't providing, right? He's not providing. He's not taking care of the child because there's a disagreement that it may not be his at all, but you know that he is. So a legal paternity test will get rid of any confusion and give you the path you need to take in order to make sure that your child is sufficiently taken care of. Another reason is for on the man's side to know if the child is yours. You're on child support. You're the father. You're spending time with him or her. You're going on vacations. You're taking care of school responsibilities. You're attending events, but you're not sure if the child is yours, right? You're investing your whole self into that child, but you want to be for sure that the child is yours. And if it's not yours, if he or she is not yours, you want to take that legal paternity test to court to remove the child support requirements from you. And that way the mother can go on to find the correct father for the child. Another reason for a paternity test is for immigration. If you have someone that you want to bring over and you have to determine in a legal manner that that person is related to you, then a paternity test is a great option for that as well. Paternity or relationship test is a great option for that as well. All right. Or mainly just because you want to make sure that your child has love from both parents and you want to make sure that your child knows of any genetic health issues that you may need to be concerned about, or just living a blessed life, right? You want your child to be happy because he or she has both their parents. So those are some of the reasons why you would want to get a legal paternity test. All right. So how is it done? This is the meat of it. All right. So how is it done? So you book it, right? And then you come in the office with the mother, the father, and the children. Now, one caveat is that for a paternity test, a mother sample is not required. That's right. A father can get a paternity test with his children or child with just him and the child. Now, having the mother will strengthen the test even more and eliminate any option of a inconclusive result. But regardless if the mother is given a sample or not, you will, if the sample is done properly, you will get a result, whether it's just you and your child or is the father, the child, and the mother. All right. So how is it done? So you come to me, right? And you fill out one of these consent forms. This is a consent form from one of the labs that I'm connected with. So I'm partnered with some of the top labs that process my collections that I ship off to them. And so you fill out the information, you sign consent for yourself and for your child. If the child is under 18, is under 18, then you have to sign for your child that they can be tested. All right. After the signatures are signed, we take a picture. All right. We get copies of your ID, and then our collection can begin. All right. So part of my collection is to wear gloves. And the whole point of it is so DNA is not my DNA or any other DNA that's not part of the testing party is not compromising the sample, right? So I'm going to put on my gloves. I'm going to put on my gloves. I'm going to put on my mask because a sample, your mouth is open. You're going to see in a minute. So I'm going to put on my mask because I don't want any of my particles to contaminate the sample. So I'm going to put on my mask. All right. Mask. All right. And so that's when I do the test. Now, I'm playing two parts. So I'm the collector, and now I'm the participant, right? So the collector takes it out, and they gently swab the inside cheek, right? The inside cheek on both sides. So, and they do it for at least 20 seconds. Just speeding up. All right. Okay, we're going to pretend that there was 20 seconds on each side. And then once the collection is done, then it's put in an envelope. All right. Now, each participant will have their own envelope. So just say this is the mother sample. All right. Hers will be put inside. Closed, and her information will be written here. Same process for the child and for the father. All right. Once all the samples are collected, it goes in our big folder that has all of our extra information along with your consent form. And then it's put in a FedEx bag and it's sent off. The collector sends the the specimen, the collection sample off. All right. And it takes 2 days to get a result. You can have it rushed, which you can get the results same day or next day. All right. But that's at an extra fee. All right. So the sample is done. The results are back. What happens next? Well, it's up to you. It depends on what your results are. So if your results are what you expected, then you can use it for court, or you can use it just to resolve any issues, whatever your reason for it. All right. If you need some legal representative, that is something that I can help connect you with the right people for that as well. And so this test is very useful in knowing what your next steps are going to be. I hope I answered some of your questions. Oh, one more thing. So say you have your results, right? And you're concerned about your collection, your DNA just being out there. You don't want it, ending up anywhere else. You can request that your sample is destroyed by filling out a sample destruction form. And so you can contact the collector who did the collection, say, hey, I want my DNA sample destroyed. She sends you the sample destruction form. You fill it out and it's submitted and it's destroyed. And then you don't have to worry about it just floating out there and someone using it, or which that doesn't happen, but you do have that option to have it destroyed. So if you have any other questions, feel free to call TAF Diagnostic Service at 432-552-8096, or you can reach us. We're on Facebook, we're on TikTok, and you can go to our website at tafdiagnosticservices.com. I hope that you guys have a blessed day, and if you need me, call me. All right, till next time.